Against everybody's advice, we allowed Allie to move back into our home.
Before Allie could move in, we made her sign a contract.
Allie agreed to either pay us $200 a month or work 1 hour a day training horses.
On top of signing the agreement to move back in, I had to do it in front of my mom's lawyer. It was like, why?
She hasn't even completely fulfilled that. She went several months, she didn't do anything at all.
I'm not lazy because I'm always doing everything Mike asks. Maybe not at the pace he wants me to do it, but I'm still doing it.
There's a lot of tension between Mike and Allie. We're always walking on eggshells.
There's no telling what she'll do to retaliate if we say or do anything that she doesn't agree with.
Mike is so fed up with Allie, he's pulling his hair out.
We feel like we're a hostage in our own home. If it were up to me, Allie would have never moved back in the house.
Okay, I want to kind of shift gears here. I want to talk about these very serious allegations that have been leveled against the two of you. And we're talking about you right now are facing charges of statutory rape, and this is involving something that is alleged to have happened regarding your conduct with, and this is a minor, so we're being very general in saying that it was a family friend. The allegation is not that you raped this girl, but that you attempted statutory rape, correct?
Correct.
All right, and those charges are pending
Yes.
right now. Your beef with Allie, which we'll get to in a minute, is you think she has influenced this person, modeled lying, thrown gas on the fire since the allegations were made, and just generally inflamed the situation to make it worse, correct? That's how the two of you feel.
Definitely. After stories been told both sides several times, well, this is true, well, it's not true. Well, they made me say it wasn't true. Well, this is true again. Then after a period of time, nobody listened to us at all. They just assumed the negative. They assumed the worst. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing you can do about changing people's minds once a story like that's got out there.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know how much you know about my background, but I've been trained as a forensic psychologist. I spent most of my professional career in the litigation arena. I've made recommendations to the court when you're in a he said, she said situation.
Right.
And I can tell you one thing for absolute drop dead certain. You want to tell the truth.
Yes, sir.
And there are not versions of the truth. Because I think that when we're talking about children and molestation or abuse, it's a false positive system. You have to believe the child until you have evidence to the contrary. Right. I would rather believe 1,000 children where nothing happened than fail to believe one where something did. So you have to believe the child until you investigate and you find out something happened. You did that. Correct. You did exactly right, Mom. You did, sorry, but you did exactly right. You have to believe the child until you find out otherwise. And you believe that you did find out otherwise.
Yes, I did.
But you were arrested.
Yes.
You were taken to the police station?
Yes.
Did they Mirandize you?
Yes, they did.
And they took a statement?
Yes, they did.
And they recorded that statement?
Yes.
What did you tell them?
I just told them the truth. You know, I told them that it didn't happen. I've never had a thought like that about a child in my life. I would never touch a child in any way, shape, or form. I talked about conversations that we'd had later that afternoon because they asked in detail about different conversations I'd had with that friend of the family. And I just told the truth.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.